easily cycle this out, have to play against this one big defensive push. If they can defend this, they should have it locked, but the big question is, can they defend it?
Snowball's in, freezes in, Rocket's not back in cycle, it's not gonna get there in time. Bats with that balloon drop.
Oh my god, they steal it! Need to find some way to deal with this aerial attack, but they can't seem to keep their aerial defense cards. I mean, it's Baby Dragon and Musketeer and the Mega Minion. They can't seem to keep them on the board right now. Notice we still haven't seen 3 of the cards out of Razor and Dip. There we go. So Dip does play his Graveyard now, hoping to steal this one. But the Skelly Dragons get some splash damage on tower. That should be it here.
The freeze is in! The freeze is in! 66 damage remains. Wow, that for a second
and that
looked like SK might slip through their fingers.
Valk high, some fireball value there behind the Valkyrie, and there you go again. Fireball on the Inferno Dragon and the Archers. Full-on Graveyard Poison push the opposite direction. A bit of a foot race here. Those bats are being tanked for by the Goblin Giant. That's a ton amount of damage.
I mean, that's exactly what we were talking about yesterday. Now the Goblin's gonna go right on through. Wings is gonna continue doing what he does in King of the Hill, and that is why you said it yesterday. A lot of pros out there talking about the bats needing to be nerfed. Well,
final 34 seconds. Miner into the back again. Skeletons way ahead. This time log and cycle for Sam. Sam is ahead here, 766 to 1185, 25 seconds left.
That gets on tower, a couple bites in, and that does feel like that could be the sealing factor here. Sam able to get that miner on tower, Wings not able to get anything on tower, and that's been the big problem here.
These miners are huge. 2 Magic Archers at the bridge right now. Is log back and cycle for Sam so far. Been some good outcycling by Wings. 888, final 3 seconds here. That's going to be it. OP Sam ties things up at 1-1. Great performance here by the German over Wings.
Yeah, that was a really
and Sam chooses to go to the right-hand lane rather than the left. What will he do to stop the Fisherman? There's going to be no Fisherman pull. Will this RG be able to do enough? I don't know.
No.
Getting 1 shot, getting 2 shots. That's going to be a GG. Well played. Wings gets the big win and evens things up for Misfits.
I mean, that is one of the most classic.
This is a big chance now for Air Surfer. Not going to be a Graveyard push on the left-hand side. Does he double down? And yes, he does. RG to the right.
So Poison's going to come down, and a lot of defensive units dropped here at the river, going to stop 100% of that damage from the Royal Giant. But a bridge battle is to be won here on both sides of the map for Javi.
And there you go, Fisherman again, but the Barb Hut protecting that Musketeer this time around. Baby Dragon trying to help, but the delivery cleaning things up. 1454 right-hand side. Javi declaring good game. Will force out a response. No time to go the opposite direction. Javi Catorze takes game number 1 of our set.
And I had a feeling that it was going to be the Lightning as the last card, not one. Air Surfer should be getting there just in time.
Log trying to make enough room.
Fireball's in! Hog's in!
Enough? No, it's not! Log for a bit of chip here, and that Magic Archer, no, the high cage turns Magic Archer, but the Valkyrie lines it up. That's going to be 177 right-hand side. Javi calls a GG here with 1:10 left.
Yeah, that Magic Archer retargeting on the Valkyrie. The Ice Golem had the right idea, or excuse me, I believe, was it the Brawler? Something got in the way first, but the Magic Archer
Hunter high against the balloon on the right-hand side. That'll be sufficient to stop this one. And you see Razor able to cycle this is nice for him, cycle the Fisherman behind King Tower, because he's not worried about pulling any troop in with that Fisherman.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You know, you talk about that Hunter, that's going to be his favorite way to interact with the balloon coming across the river, is that high Hunter for the positive trade and for the easy cleanup. And just like that, Razor is going to take game number 1 here off of Morton. And there he goes. Swerve to the left lane. Bats up high. Going to catch the Inferno Tower aggro, as is the Ice Golem and the Fisherman. Miner goes to the back on top of the Dark Goblin. That is a great sequence by Razor. How is Morton going to stop this?
He's not. GG, well played. Razor figures out the math, gets it done. The King Killer adds 1 more head for his wall. Just trying to put some real heat on the opposite side is Sergio Ramos, but this Ram Rider is just maniacal in its surge towards that tower. Delivery high, trying to hold on here. Is there anything to stop this Ram Rider right now? She is raged up, going right through. GG, well played. Wings takes it with the Ram Rider.
Yeah.
Trying to pressure on the right-hand side is Javi Catorze, but what can he do? Knight goes across. Has plenty to set the line up top. Has to play some defense here. Log and Dark Goblin poison, though. We'll add a little bit more here for Wings.
Yeah, now just going to be this cycle game. Just got to get back to round one more time. Poison will take it off the board. Hobby calls a good game, and just like that, we are back in the same situation we were in yesterday, Rich, with SK Gaming facing elimination and Morton in a spot to where he has to go 1, 2, 3 King of the Hill sweep to keep FSK alive.
670 left-hand side. Magic Archer gets a little more piercing damage here. RG has to tank on the defensive side of the board. Everything going right for Wings right now. A tough spot for Morton with his whole season on the line.
Morton going back on the offensive. That Barbell comes in and cleans up almost everything. Heal Spirit just in time. 2 RGs down. Goblin Cage, you know, is in cycle. No, it's not!
No elixir for the defense, and just like that, Wings, the King of the Hill King, puts Misfits through to the finals.
I have no words.